So, my brothers and sisters, my name is Tim Heijer and I am a dragon witch. And the reason why I talk about dragons is not only because not enough people are talking about this phenomena that is being called a draconic Wicca that I renamed to the Dragon's Path, but why am I actually preaching for dragons? What is my goal? What do I want to accomplish with this? Not to win souls. I'm not trying to begin some kind of a cult or religion that you have to, or else. No, no, no. The reason why I speak about dragons is because I know how difficult it can be. The dragon's path, or the draconic Wicca, how you want to call it, following the dragon is sometimes challenging and difficult. And sometimes you need a helping hand with this. You need some explanation, or maybe just a confirmation that this is all real, that this is not just in your head or in your feelings, that this is all real. A lot of people have this phenomena, and that is why I want to speak about this. I want to speak about this not to win souls. And I don't want to convince people of the existence of dragons. I actually don't care for that. I just care that my brothers and sisters who are also on the dragon's path and also are on the side of the dragon, that these people just need to know about this, that you can have a confirmation that there is really a dragon by your side, and not only that, that it has an entire story behind it, that you also, why the dragon is with you, and everything that belongs with it, the dragon's eye and everything that belongs in the dragon's path. But first of all, you need to know, and that is why I speak about dragons, that there is indeed a dragon by your side. And the reason, and I always said, why is there a dragon with us? What is their entire reason? Because I didn't understand that. Later on, I came to understand something that I already felt, and that is that we are living with a dragon eye, that we are living with dragons surrounding us. Not only the dragon guardian, but the one who made it as well. That is your dragon god. A dragon god, sometimes I say a dragon god, but in fact, you are on equal level to all of the dragons. And why are you on equal level? Because you belong inside of that dragon eye. Why are you belonging there? Because you have a dragon spirit, an energy that is living within you, that is being awakened. And how can you awaken a dragon spirit that is living within a human body? There is only one way to do that, and that is to talk about them. That is to say to you, my brothers and sisters, there is indeed a dragon by your side. Your feelings are correct, and it's your feelings that you need to discover, need to explore, need to feel, and need to express. And the expression of your feelings can be considered as dragon witchcraft or dragon magic. And why are we using this? To be by the side of our dragons. So the only thing that you need to actually to know is that I'm not trying to convince people, oh, please go inside of my dragon's path, go inside of your dragon. I'm nothing. I have nothing to gain with this. No money, nothing. No fame, nothing actually. I only do this because I made my dragon a promise. A promise that I will do something in return because they did so much for me. They moved heaven and earth, the most beautiful beings on earth have ever been. Have done something like this for me, and I just want to say this and shout this out to the world, that there is nothing just like that. It's not only Christianity or Islam or whatever religions, that it's also that it's also that you can find your own path into this life. That I just want to say to an entire world how your path can be with dragons by your side. That you just don't have to choose between or maybe Jesus or nothing. No, no, your spirituality can be so something that you never heard of before. And that is why the dragon's path, nothing, I mean, a lot of people never heard of a spirituality of this, like this. They never heard of being by the side of dragons, and that you can be a dragon yourself, even though your skin is human, that you can have a dragon within you, that you have this. And the reason why your dragons are with you is because you are one of them, that they don't leave you behind. And that in itself should awaken people. That in itself, just by mere words, by telling you that you are one of them and that you have a dragon by your side, and all the love that you have for them is the most beautiful thing that you can ever have on the dragon's path, because it's not forced. Our love for our dragons is not forced. Whenever you see religions like in churches and things like this, you see that it's all forced. A lot of hypocritical people who are just raised into this culture of loving this God or else. I feared that God. I feared him. That is why I didn't like him. That is why I didn't want to go inside of it in these churches. But I was always forced by my parents. But then came to I came to understand that there is something more than just that, and that I just need to explore my feelings, that I need to explore whatever actually I knew all the time, but I just had to know that something like this exists. And on the 28th of November 2005, I finally know that something like this exists. And that is something that I want to share with the world. That to people who are just like me, to people who also have a dragon by their side, even though you don't feel your dragon, you don't feel your instincts, you don't feel it. So I didn't feel it in the beginning as well, but I need to explore it. I needed to know what kind. It's all chaos, my brothers and sisters. Whenever you are awakened, you are blessed with the chaos of Tiamat. Tiamat, the dragon goddess, the mother of all dragons and serpents. You just needed to know that. And she is guiding you the way to your path where you should go. A path that is not yet been made. It's like in this forest. For example, it's like in this forest. There is no path in this forest. But you have to go through it to reach out for the dragon. Of course, it's going to be difficult. And in these difficult moments, I just want to be there for you, my brothers and sisters. I just want to be here whenever you don't know where to go, whenever you are actually doubting yourself, is this dragon real? You have to know, yes, the dragon is real. I can put my hand to the fire and say to you, dragons are real, and they are by your side. And that is what I want to share with you. Not to gain souls, not to gain money, not to gain anything like this. But I want to be a dragon preacher just because I made them a promise. A promise with helping you, my brother or sister. I'm helping dragons. I'm helping them to be connecting with you. Because that is the entire quest of your dragons. Your dragons are trying to be by your side, but you have to let them in. And to let them in is something that I want to say to you. Let them in. And that is, you don't have to be afraid. You don't have to be fearing for anything like this. It's not going to hurt to let your dragon in. And how to let your dragon in? That is very simple. Just say nothing, actually. How to let the dragon in? I let the dragon in immediately, because I was not forcing myself to stop them, to close up a gate. I'm not forcing myself anything. The moment that I didn't force myself to close up the gate for my dragons is the moment that I let them in. And I loved every second of it. And it's something that I would love to see from you, my brothers and sisters. I do not preach, I do not talk about them for winning souls. I don't care about this. If you're not supposed to be on the dragon's path, if your life is not guided by dragons, then it's something different. But I don't know about that, and actually I don't care about that. The only thing that I care about is you, my brothers and sisters. If you are really triggered by a simple image like this one, then I'm sure that you have a dragon by your side. The only thing that you need to do is to let them in. And how to let them in? Like I said, it just happens. It's accepting that you are inside of the dragon's path. It's not with initiation, not with high priests that are saying to you, or I'm going to bless you before. No. We are all on equal level. We are not blessing each other. We can do that, but it's not going to be official or something like this. Like I said, we are a left-hand spirituality. We don't have priests, so we don't have anything like it. That is why I don't call myself a dragon priest. I call myself a preacher. I want to talk about this. And I can only preach on YouTube and Facebook, but I am very glad that a lot of thousands of people are already inside of the dragon's path because of the words that I said. And I'm so happy that if there was only one person that I managed in all of these years to trigger and to let them to open the gate so that the dragon can be in, then it's all worth it. But I've seen that it's like thousands of people, so many of us. My brothers is so many are on the dragon's path, so many are guided by dragons that I'm wondering myself, why always talking about religions while you can find your own way? Not trying to convince anyone, but if you are triggered by it, then let your dragon in.